Hey folks, I'm going to guide you through today's assignment, which is dealing with count functions. So I'm going to click on the document to see what it is that we need to do. So first we're going to need to go ahead and open up a Microsoft Excel spreadsheet. So if you click in the bottom left, all programs, scroll down until you see Microsoft Office 2013 or whatever it is you have on yours. And then Excel. Don't forget as I go through and guide you on this that you can pause at any time to catch up, rewind, or just pull the YouTube video back so that you could rehear something to understand why it is what it is. So what we're going to be looking at is basically I think 3 counts: CountA, CountIF, and just regular count. Yes, so let's go ahead and get started with that. I'm going to shrink this over, bring up my spreadsheet, click on blank workbook, and I'll bring this over so that we can work through it together. Starting off in cell A2, we're going to put student name, the words student name. Let's go ahead and click on A1 and do wrap text so that it's wrapped, and then click the center button right here. I am going to go ahead and stretch this out just a tad. Actually, you know what? It may be a bit longer in names, so I'm going to be smart about this and put it there. Widen it out a bit. Next, we're going to key the names of 10 classmates. Well, I'm not going to do all you folks. Let's just go ahead and make up some names. Let's start with Alfred Newman, Fred Flintstone, Carl Sagan, Jeffrey Newmar, Carrie Fisher. Let's go with Craig Nelson. How about we do Britney Spears. Let's do me in here, Brian Thacker. Teddy Rose, I always spell this wrong, Roosevelt, I believe. I think that might be a little off. And let's go with one more person, Albert Einstein. Okay, so we have 10 students in there, so-called students. In cell B2, we're going to key the column heading graduation year. So I'm going to go here, capitalize that G, graduation year. I'm going to click on wrap text, and this time I'm going to use it and do center, just like we did before. And now we're going to key the expected year of graduation for everyone. Let's anticipate you. We have a 2024. Fred Flintstone was more 2002. Carl Sagan, 1999. This is obviously far-fetched. I'm just sharing it with you. 2010. You're going to copy these in, everyone. 2008. Let's go with 2018. Britney Spears. Let's do 2000. For me, it was 1989. Teddy Roosevelt. He would be 1923. Albert Einstein, 1946. All right, we have some graduation years in there. Remember to pause and to type those in as well as the names. Next, in C2, we're going to key the column plans. For this one, I know we're going to need it a lot wider in order to see the text that we have that we're going to be typing in. All right, in cell F2, we need to pay attention to what it says. We're going to key the word work. Next, community college, and then four-year college. We'll make this a little wider by double-clicking. And let's continue. So, in cell C3, I don't know what I just did, but I'm fixing it. In cell C3, we're going to create a validated list using the data we just entered in F2 through 4. So I'm going to, in cell C3, so we're going to click on data, go over to data validation, click that button, data validation. We're going to change this setting right here to list. The source is going to be these 3 items, and then we're going to click OK. Notice this created a drop-down list. We did that before, I believe, or it's coming up. We'll go to the little dot here, copy that down, spot check that it's all working. Okay, it is. So now it would like for us to enter all the after graduation plans for these people. So we're going to split it up. Alfred Newman went to work. Fred Flintstone did a little community college. Carl Sagan definitely did a 4-year degree. Jeffrey Newmar did some community college. Carrie Fisher went straight to work. Craig T. Nelson did a 4-year college. Britney Spears went just to work. I did a 4-year college. Teddy Roosevelt did a 4-year college. And Albert Einstein did a 4-year college. So we have our list in there of what everybody did. You'll need to pause the video in order to type all that in, or select what it is that was put in. Next up, all right, we're going to use the count function now. The count function is only going to return number of cells in a selected range that contain numbers. It will not count cells that contain text or words or are empty. We're going to use the count function to count the total number of numeric entries in column B. So, I'm trying to see. We'll click right here. We're going to do the FX button, type in the word count, press enter. Count is right there. Click OK. And all we're going to do is select all these items with numbers in it and click OK. It tells us there are 10 entries of numbers in there. Next, we're going to specify the number of diplomas by classifying them into categories. We're going to enter this formula in C14. And it's showing CountIF. And remember, when you're doing this, we start with a condition. It's a little different with CountIF. It says we're going to count these if they say the word work. We don't need to tell it to do anything else because we already told it. We're only going to count it if it says the word work in it. So we'll start right here. I would like you to do FX, CountIF, put in your range by selecting just these items. And the criteria, remember, was quote, capital W, work, and then click OK. So it counted, let's spot check here, 1 work, 2 work, 3 work. So that's correct. There are 3 people that chose to just go straight to work after high school. Next it says, in C16 we're going to determine who planned to attend a 4-year college. So we're going to go down here to C16 and do the same thing, FX, CountIF. We're going to count this range, if, and we need to be sure that it looks just like, not your, we need to make sure that it looks just like what we entered over here, because if we miss a space or miss a hyphen, we're in trouble. And it kind of gives us a clue in here. It says, hey, there's 5. That looks right to me. Click OK. Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's correct. Now, why are we doing this? Imagine that we had thousands of entries. We don't want to have to go up there and count. So that's what this function is for, is to save us a lot of trouble of going through one by one and counting. All right. Next, we're going to do a CountA. So let's do that. Right here, we're going to do equal CountA parentheses. I'm going to select a range right here, close parentheses. All I'm doing is counting everything in there. Now it did 30. It counted everything. Remember, this account only counts numbers. So if I come over here and highlight all of those, count A2 to B2, and I drag it down, and press enter, notice it still says 10. Why does it say 10? It should say 20, right? Well, no, because count only counts numbers. Now, if we look over here, CountA is everywhere. So it did count everything. The difference between count and CountA counts words and numbers. Count only counts numbers. Okay? All right, once you're finished with this, turn it in, and you're done for the day. Thank you very much.